listen to stories, appreciate idioms. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Encountering Idioms. I'm Ziyu. Today, the idiom we are going to encounter is
按图索骥
Let's break it down and read it slowly.
按图索骥按图索骥按图索骥
And means according to or in accordance with. To means diagram or chart. Suo means to search for or to seek. Ji refers to an excellent horse.
按图索骥
Literally means to search for an excellent horse according to a pre-designed map or picture. This idiom has different meanings in different contexts. The first meaning is to describe someone who follows rules too strictly and doesn't know how to be flexible. The second meaning is to describe the act of searching for something by following a clue or a lead. The origin of the idiom "Antu Soaji" can be traced back to the Eastern Han Dynasty, from the book Han Shu written by Ban Gu. The original text says,
今不循博者之道，乃欲以三代选举之法，取当时之事，由察伯乐之徒，求其迹于世，而不可得，亦明矣。
The meaning is that, nowadays, instead of following the method of selecting horses as done by Buolu, people are trying to use a method of selecting talented individuals based on the choices made by 3 generations of people. This is like looking for excellent horses in the market based on the pictures in Buoli's album, but finding that they cannot be found, which is already quite obvious. The story goes like this. During the spring and autumn period in China, there was a man named Sun Yang in the state of Qin who was very skilled in identifying horses. He could tell whether a horse was good or not at a glance, regardless of its appearance. He was often invited to identify horses by others. People respected him as Buolu. One day, while passing by a place, Sun Yang suddenly saw an old horse pulling a salt cart and shouting at him. Upon closer inspection, he realized that it was an excellent 1,000-mile horse, but just a little older in age. The old horse was struggling to pull the cart. Sun Yang felt that it was too unfair for this 1,000-mile horse, which could have been galloping on the battlefield to fully demonstrate its ability. However, now this horse could only silently pull the salt cart, slowly consuming its own sharpness and energy, which was really a pity. Sun Yang thought about this and became so sad that he shed tears. In order to help more people learn how to appreciate horses and prevent such excellent horses from being overlooked, and also to prevent his own unique skill from being lost, Sun Yang ultimately decided to write a book based on his years of accumulated experience and knowledge of horse evaluation, carefully illustrated with various horse forms. The book was called Xiang Ma Jing. Sun Yang's son read the book and thought that evaluating horses was very easy, so he took the book everywhere to search for good horses. He followed the illustrations in the book to search, but couldn't find any good horses. Finally, he found a toad that looked very similar to the characteristics of the excellent horses described in the book, and he brought it back home with joy. He told his father Sun Yang, "Dad, I found a fine horse, but its hooves are a bit inferior." Sun Yang looked at it and couldn't help laughing when he saw that his own son was so stupid and foolish. Sun Yang joked, "Unfortunately, this horse is too good at jumping and cannot be used for pulling a cart." Then he sighed, "This is what we call anxiously searching for a horse according to a map, isn't it? In this story, Sun Yang used the phrase,
按图索骥,
to criticize his son for being too strict in following his book to search for horses, even mistaking a toad for an excellent horse. There is also a story like this. It is said that during the Warring States period in China, there was a man named Xiao Go. He was very wealthy and ambitious. Xiao Go's greatest wish was to have an outstanding steed. He heard that there was an extremely excellent horse, so he decided to go find it. First, Xiao Go carefully studied the horse's appearance and habits, and even drew an accurate map. He marked on the map all possible paths and locations where the horse might appear. Then, following the clues on the map, Xiao Go came to a farmer's field. The farmer told him that the horse had appeared in a forest ahead. Xiao Go carefully studied the marks on the map again, found the forest, and waited quietly. Finally, when the horse came to the forest, Xiao Go determined through careful observation, judgment, and analysis that it was the horse he was looking for, and successfully captured it. In this story, Xiao Go systematically analyzed and searched by following the map, and searched according to a certain method and steps. Finally, he achieved his wish and found the steed he needed. The two stories express different contexts of this idiom. That's where both stories end. Next, let's review the idiom we encountered today.
按图索骥，按图索骥。
Finally, let's use
按图索骥
to make a sentence.
第一句，做好一件事必须要亲身实践，按图索骥的做法应当反对。做好一件事必须要亲身实践，按图索骥的做法应当反对。第二句，他按图索骥地搜索了整个城市，最终找到了一家出售独特商品的商店。他按图索骥地搜索了整个城市，最终找到了一家出售独特商品的商店。
That's all for today's Encountering Idioms. If you like it, please like and subscribe. See you next time.